Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4:30.
One man is in jail and another is in the hospital following a late-night shooting in Madison County.
A severed foot washed up on the Ohio River bank in a northern Kentucky county. Now detectives are trying to figure out where it came from.
After seeing the forecast for this Halloween, many shoppers are choosing to buy warmer costumes. WKYT News at 4:30 starts now.
Good afternoon. Sam Dick and Amber Philpott reporting. We are tracking new details in a shooting that left a man in the hospital.
WKYT was on the scene overnight as deputies combed the scene on South Dogwood Drive in Berea. A man went to the hospital and another was taken into custody by police. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel has details about the man who police believe pulled the trigger. It's our top story at 4:30.
We're learning more about a late-night shooting that ended with one man in the hospital and another man behind bars. Just before 11 o'clock last night, police responded to a shooting in the front yard of this home on South Dogwood Drive in Berea. Deputies say 67-year-old John Durham shot Daryl Pigg multiple times after some type of dispute. Pigg was taken to UK Hospital, while Durham was taken to the Madison County Detention Center. At this point, police say it's unclear what led up to this shooting.
And we found the subject shot in the yard. Obviously, there was some kind of altercation. What that altercation was, we're just not sure at this time, but hopefully, as the day goes on, we'll try to figure that out.
Right now, Durham is charged with first-degree assault. In Madison County, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
And right now, we are not sure of the victim's condition at this time.
It is a strange situation. A day after a severed arm washed up from the Kentucky River in Henry County, a foot washed up from the Ohio River in neighboring Carroll County. Detectives do not believe they are related. The severed foot in a Nike shoe was found by a man walking along the riverbank behind his home. Carrollton Mayor Gene McMurray lives a few houses down from where the foot was found.
Not every day that you're on your riverbank and you're clearing the riverbank out and you all of a sudden find a shoe with a bone in it.
At this point, detectives don't know who the foot is from. It was sent to the medical examiner's office in Louisville for a closer look. Detectives did say they believe the person with the missing foot did not recently die.
A hearing is set for tomorrow in a lawsuit filed by a state Senate candidate against his opponent. An attorney for Dr. Ralph Alvarado filed a defamation lawsuit in Clark Circuit Court against current Senator R.J. Palmer. Alvarado claims that an ad put together by Palmer's campaign contains edited video of a courtroom exchange that was taken out of context. A hearing in the case is scheduled for tomorrow at 1. All right, enjoy this beautiful weather today because this is the warmest it's going to be in the bluegrass for a while.
It was nice out there. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey continues to track the potential for winter weather blowing in for Halloween just in time for all those kiddies.
Yeah, exactly. Some scary snowflakes for folks who do not want it this early in the season, or maybe you're just not a fan of wintertime. But I think you hit the nail on the head, guys, to enjoy what we have right now because it is absolutely fantastic before we get to that big blast of winter. Upper 50s to low 60s, plenty of sunshine, and a clean and a calm live first alert defender. Some clouds to our north will try to filter on into town as we go into the day tomorrow. In the short term, though, if you're out and about, we drop it from around 50 shortly after sunset, a quick drop into the low and mid 40s by the time 11 o'clock rolls around. Though the weather headlines highlighted by the wintry blast that is ticketed for the bluegrass state as we go into Halloween with the first flakes of the season on the way, and there's the potential for some of us to see a little bit of slush on the ground at some point Friday night or Saturday. How about that? Very cold temperatures. This is almost a December-like air mass that is moving in for Halloween and into the first couple of days of November. Now, guys, when I come back in a little bit, I'm going to show you what not one, not two, but 3 separate computer models are showing in terms of snowfall. That's in a bit.
All right, he's all over this. Well, the weather could give you a good scare this weekend as you head out for trick-or-treating.
Yeah, if you are still undecided about your Halloween costume, we have a look at some of the most popular ones that you'll find on the shelves. Rebecca Smith is at the Halloween Express on New Circle with more.
The Betty Rubble, Wilma Flintstone type Halloween costumes may not be the most conducive to cooler weather, something like I'm wearing right now, maybe like something with a robe. And if you're a man, Maybe a Where's Waldo will help you to stay warm while trick-or-treating.
The most popular kids costume this year is, of course, all things Frozen. At the same time, the weather is supposed to mirror that this year. Mom Jessica Calloway says she's looking for a scary costume for her 3-year-old daughter.
This one is too big, it's a medium.
And keeping warmth in mind.
We'll just have to go and see how it goes, how cold it is. We might have to bundle up, and that causes the costume not to be shown, so.
According to our meteorologist, the bad weather really not expected to hit until late Friday evening and into the weekend, so you'll probably be safe. For a list of trick-or-treat times and dates, go to our website, WKYT.com. Reporting in Lexington, Rebecca Smith, WKYT.
Other popular costumes this year include Maleficent for children and anything zombie related for the adults, and that's simply because of the popularity of shows like The Walking Dead. Trick-or-treating is tomorrow night for some communities in our area. Communities in Bath, Estill, Fleming, and Powell counties will be handing out candy at various times Thursday night. Still, though, most cities will hold their trick-or-treating Friday night on Halloween, and a couple of cities are going to wait until Saturday. We have a complete list for you on WKYT.com. You can find all of the times for trick-or-treating. Well, as the construction at Fayette Mall nears an end, another new restaurant is hiring. Officials at Fayette Mall say that Nuke's Eatery is hiring. The new restaurant is set to open later this year at the mall. Nuke's Eatery is based out of Mississippi, and the owners previously founded McAllister's Deli.
Pope Francis says he supports evolution and the Big Bang Theory. Details coming up on WKYT News at 4:30.
Francis is talking how life began and says the idea of evolution and the Big Bang Theory do not conflict with Catholic teaching.
Alfonso Van Marsh reports.
In a meeting with scientists at the Vatican, Pope Francis said the Big Bang Theory and evolution are real, and God is not a magician with a magic wand. He said the Big Bang Theory, which evolutionists believe brought the universe into being, does not exclude God's role in creation. The pontiff said the Big Bang Theory does not contradict the creative intervention of God. On the contrary, it requires it. Theologists say Pope Francis is trying to help bridge the gap between science and the church.
Science is designed to tell you the how of how the universe works. Religion is designed to tell you why. Why is there a universe?
The Roman Catholic Church was once considered an enemy of science. In 1616, it condemned astronomer Galileo and ordered him to retract his claims that the Earth rotated around the sun. In recent years, many of Pope Francis's predecessors, including Pope John Paul II, described evolution as a valid concept. Pope Francis told scientists he still supports the story of creation from the Bible because God is the creator who brought everything to life. Alfonso Van Marsh, CBS News.
A retired Pope Benedict said while scientific theories do not conflict with faith, they leave many questions unanswered.
A star from the television series Friday Night Lights confirms he's the newest cast member of the HBO show True Detective. We'll tell you who else is rumored to appear on the drama.
It's a big day at the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame, a list of the 2015 inductees. We'll have more when we return here on WKYT.
It's a big day for the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame. The 2015 inductees were announced today.
And our Deanne Stevens is out and about today at the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame with more on this huge honor. Hi, Deanne.
Hey, good afternoon, guys, from the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame, where it is a very exciting day. The announcement was made by Halfway to Hazard today on the inductees for the 2015 Kentucky Music Hall of Fame, and this is one of them. This young man here, Pete Stamper, is with us. So many people are so excited. The crowd went crazy when they announced your name.
Well, I'm home. This is home for me, yeah.
Well, you said you watch us every day, so we appreciate you making KYT your home too, Mr. Stamper.
Yes, WKYT has been home ever since the boss man there at one time
owned this place.
Part of that valley, yeah.
That's right. Pete Stamper, you have a long and beautiful career. You said one of the most exciting things was your first televised country show. Talk a bit about that. You toured with Dolly Parton. The list goes on and on.
Well, Red Foley had the first network, ABC network, country music show ever in Springfield, Missouri. And I was lucky to be a part of that. every Saturday night for a while.
You're lucky to hang out with Dolly too, right?
Well, that's right. But that Ozark Jubilee, there were so many, like Porter Wagner, Jimmy Ed Brown, Sonny James, and all these people were getting their start. And I was a part of their career as they were getting started. Through Porter, I met Dolly. And so one thing led to another, you know.
I would say. So talk about what an honor it is to be on that list of inductees today for the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame.
You know, when it was announced on the Renfro Valley Barn Dance, I couldn't believe it, and I acted so, well, unexcited about it. I had to come here to the Hall of Fame Monday and apologize.
Oh, really?
Because I just couldn't believe it, you know.
Yeah, that's very cool. All right, well, the ceremony is actually set to take place, the induction ceremony, on April 10th. Tickets will soon be available, and you can check out the Kentucky Music Hall. I'm told they're available now. Kentucky Music Hall of Fame website for that. Congratulations to you, to all of the other inductees, including folks like the Backstreet Boys, Kevin Richardson, Brian Littrell, and Montgomery Gentry. The list goes on and on. I'm Deanne Stevens, out and about at the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame. Back to you guys.
All right, Deanne, thanks so much. The Theory of Everything premieres in Beverly Hills, and Phil Collins returns to the Alamo.
Suzanne Marquez has those stories and more in today's Eye on Entertainment.
British rocker Phil Collins returned to the Alamo to donate his vast collection of artifacts. Collins has had a lifelong interest in the historic site. His collectibles include Davy Crockett's fringed leather pouch and gun. Elton John hosted his annual AIDS Foundation benefit in New York last night. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo was honored with the Enduring Vision Award for his work to fight AIDS and support marriage equality.
If I'd have to go back to testify again with Congress, I will, to make sure that we don't take our foot off the gas pedal, because we've come so far.
The Human Rights Council recently honored John and his partner David Furnish for their work against HIV. The cast of the Stephen Hawking biopic, The Theory of Everything, walked the red carpet in Beverly Hills. Actor Eddie Redmayne plays the paralyzed astrophysicist, and Felicity Jones plays Hawking's first wife, Jane Wilde. Redmayne met with Hawking before shooting the film.
When I finally got to meet him, which was a few days before we started, I suffer from pretty vicious nerves, and I just got so tongue-tied.
The Theory of Everything opens in select theaters next Friday. And that's your Eye on Entertainment. Suzanne Marquez, CBS News, Beverly Hills.
Taylor Kish is heading back to the small screen. The Friday Night Lights alum tells Adweek he's on board for the season 2 of HBO's True Detective. HBO has yet to confirm his casting, though. Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn have both been cast, and Rachel McAdams is said to be in talks for the female lead.
Comedian Bill Cosby is coming to Lexington. Cosby will perform at the Singletary Center for the Arts on March 15th. The show starts at 7 p.m. Tickets can be purchased through the Singletary Center ticket office, online, or by phone. A thriller of a baseball game and a Halloween display gets the green light. It's the video that will have you talking. Take a look at this.
The North Carolina family that brought us the Christmas Jammies Jam and Baby Got Class is out with a new video to get you in the Halloween spirit.
Got witches in the cul-de-sac eating my corn, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. Cause Halloween's a Friday, which means the whole dang block's having a spooky party. We want to wear something funny.
And he did used to be
Hammer pants out.
I know. All right, the Holderness family, they're a lot of fun. They really are. Their videos go viral every time they make one. This time it's a parody of Snoop Dogg's Gin and Juice called Ken and Moose.
I love it.
Did you follow all that?
I did.
All
So
right.
take a look at this flash mob set to Michael Jackson's Thriller at a baseball game. It is part of San Diego State University's annual Halloween baseball game. Students dress up and hit the field and do the iconic dance moves.
Good stuff. And folks in Riverside, California can once again enjoy these amazing Halloween lights. The homeowner set up 12,000 lights synchronized to music. When it attracted big crowds, neighbors complained and the police shut it down on Sunday. The city has since issued a permit to shut down part of the street so the show can go on. Look at all those people. They're having a great time. Well, but what if you live next door?
I know.
You might have a problem with that.
Yeah. Maybe you guys can work it out.
I'm a killjoy. What can I say? Much more to come now at 5 o'clock.